on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game.
It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Chicago Bears. All that and more coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport. Historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Or should I say Dean Olson, because tight end U doesn't happen without you. And we've got a great matchup here. We've got two of the best at your position in the current game right now.
And Mike, when I came into the league, almost 20 years ago, there was a handful of really elite tight ends. But doesn't it just seem, especially over these last couple of years, every single team, at least the ones that make their mark and find themselves in the playoffs competing for Super Bowls, have a legitimate #1 threat at the tight end position. It almost feels like if you don't have a tight end, your offense is missing a key piece. I know I'm biased, but at tight end U, man, we make no mistake about it. We think we are the most important position in football, and you're not going to convince me otherwise.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
Mike, the term generational talent, it gets thrown around a bit too loosely these days, in my opinion, but you can make an argument if one guy coming out of the draft the last couple years was worthy of that description, it's Caleb Williams. The arm talent, the playmaking ability, the ability to play off script when things don't go perfectly. He is such an interesting prospect, special player, and I'm excited to watch him here in this one.
And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way, and it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it, and boy, did they ever.
And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's the veteran, Mercedes Lewis. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Pass is caught, that's DJ Moore. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
Give up the middle with Swift. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. On 2nd down, it's Williams. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's third down. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them. Early in this game, that's already 2 sacks allowed.
On fourth down, here's Torrey Taylor to punt for Chicago. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
Throwing right away is Mahomes. That is caught down the field. It's worthy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They put Kelce in motion. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
First down throw, Mahomes. Right back to Kelce again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
A short throw taken in by Kelce. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
They put Kelce in motion. Open man is Hopkins. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. To the outside, catch made by Worthy.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On the carry is P-Ron. And I don't know, I think he is short. They are. They're going to mark him short, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
The key to this play, Mike, was defensively their ability to stretch this ball and make him go laterally. Anytime you could force the ball carrier to go sideways on third and short, it gives your defenders time to rally, make the tackle for no gain, brings up fourth down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Now Mahomes. That's taken in. And he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3. And now it's first and goal.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again. Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
We'll go again from the 3. It is second and goal. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Jalen Johnson.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The Bears offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's a handoff to Swift. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Mike Dana shuts that one down. Now a 3rd and 2. Off play action. Here's Williams. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They will run it over center with Swift. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Throwing on second down, Williams. Now he takes off. And Williams hit the deck there, but after he picked up the first down. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Another run here, another run by Swift. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Now Williams. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
On 4th down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal. This from 34 yards. Santos's kick is good. And the Bears are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Taking off. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are. Early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
2nd and 7. Now Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for P-Rod. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, KC.
I really like the rhythm that this offense has found. I mean, that third down, that wasn't a layup by any means, but they made it look easy. Everybody was exactly where they needed to be. The quarterback did a nice job working through his progression, saying, okay, I understand this is zone defense. I understand where the limitations of the coverage are. I'm going to get to that spot on the field as fast as I can, deliver the ball, pick up the first down.
That's going to be caught by Gray. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Here's Piron. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now to throw on second down. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, KC.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready for this next possession. Trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Williams. That is caught downfield by Odunze. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one, and he's got his team a first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
That's to Odunze again. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll go play action here with Williams. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
I could go on and on about the offensive line breakdowns with this pass protection, and it's been flat out brutal. But let's give some credit to the other side of the ball. They came in not only motivated to make a statement, but with a great game plan, and so far they've executed it to a T.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If you can't protect the quarterback in the NFL, you might as well just throw your entire playbook in the garbage. Everything starts there. And with the amount this quarterback's been hit and taken down here in the first quarter, are we confident that we're going to be able to even see him in the game come the second?
Torrey Taylor in punt formation for the Bears.
We are through one. 7-3 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Here's Torrey Taylor now. And he'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Throwing now, Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
I just love the feel this tight end has, Mike, for the defense when they play zone coverage. Certain guys, they want to run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and they end up going from uncovered space to covered space, but not the case here. He knew he was open. He knew he was in the right spot. He stayed open. The quarterback delivered a good ball.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7. Here's 3rd and 2. Motion man is Rice. Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A run, it's P-Rock. He'll fight forward for a short pickup to the 16. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. Taking off, he'll try to get, and he will get into the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Chiefs. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs extend their advantage to 14-3.
Bears 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Scott now on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to get back to work. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift, and he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards, with Justin Reed up from his safety spot to make the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6. On the option, it's Swift. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing.
I just don't love the look of this offense so far in this game, Mike. I mean, this first half, they've been flat, they've been lethargic. There hasn't been a lot of urgency, and we saw it again on this last play. Simple handoff, no gain, same story.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass, nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner, picks up the 1st down.
Here's Williams. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If this quarterback's offensive line had as much fight as he does, I don't think they'd be in this situation to begin with. I mean, it's not even halftime here, Mike, and they've already given up 6 sacks. At this rate, I'm not sure they're confident their quarterback's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Swift. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. A lot of terrific quarterbacks from Southern California, and here's another one. The rookie gets his team a first down.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
A quick slant into the hands of Odunze. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They'll go again with Swift. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. He'll try and get there on the... And he's in! Caleb Williams! Touchdown Bears! That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears are back within 4. It is 14-10. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chiefs offense. And Patrick Mahomes coming out for their next drive. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. They'll break the huddle, Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Open man downfield, it is Hopkins. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
A first down throw for Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They put Kelsey in motion. On 2nd down, Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down, Kansas City.
Play action here. Mahomes. A high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And he'll be taken down.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Right back to the air for Mahomes. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 21-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
The defense is going to have to come up with a plan for this quarterback using his legs, Mike, or it's going to be a long day. They knew coming in he was a threat, but I'm not sure they thought he would be this effective this early.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing is Williams. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Here comes Swift. They toss it right. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line, with Justin Reed up from his safety spot to make the stop. They need 8 as they come up for third down. To throw, it's Williams. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Montez Sweat that time fights his way in to record the sack.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Hopkins sent in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. On fourth down, it's Matt Ariza to punt for KC. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with first and 10. Now Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. They'll run. It's Swift. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. Here's their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now on 2nd down. Throw over the middle, brought in by Hopkins. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
Here's 1st and 10. Patrick to throw. Looking middle. He's got Kelsey. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 50-yard line.
Second and a yard. Mahomes now to throw again. Open man is Hopkins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not, and when he throws it, catch it.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks, and at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs are going to open up a 2-touchdown lead, 24-10.
All right, Mike, we'll take it from there as we welcome everyone into our EA Sports Studios and our halftime report. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. Eddie has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. First and 10. Mahomes. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. Second down and 8. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now to throw on second down. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Mahomes. He connects with Gray on that one. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Kansas City.
They put Kelsey in motion. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Here now, 3rd and 5. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They put Kelsey in motion. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. To the goal line and in. Travis Kelsey. Touchdown, KC. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Makes the score Chiefs 31, Bears 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back, and in some of these coverage units, when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll put Everett in motion here. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. A gain there of 15. Good for a Bears first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now Swift, and he'll get about 5. On second down, it's Williams. Over the middle, that's Komet. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
On the give, here's Swift. And he's into the end zone. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Santos for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bears are able to cut into the deficit. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Hardman now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air, and with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls. It's been intermediate shots. It's been good run after catch. This has really been high-level offense on display right from the jump.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. On first and 10, it's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. It's second down. They put Kelsey in motion. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
They put Kelsey in motion. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
2nd and 2, you're thinking, I got 2 downs to get 2 yards. How hard can that be? Well, against this defense, it turns out to be a big challenge. They take it back for a loss of 2, and now you find yourself on 3rd down.
Gray is the motion man here. 3rd and short. Here's Patrick. Open man. That's the tight end, Gray. A gain of 16 yards. And the Chiefs have a 1st down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. And the 1st down, Chiefs.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes on 1st down. That is caught. It is Hopkins. Here's a 2nd and 6. Mahomes now to throw again. He'll look Hopkins' way again. This is also complete.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he's brought down at the 17, but that's going to be good enough. A 1st down picked up on the ground.
17-yard line. 2 yards on the play. 1st down, Chiefs.
They put Kelsey in motion. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 8-yard line.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll run with Pacheco. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. Jalen Johnson had the good coverage and is able to knock that one away. Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, It's just not matching up.
3rd and goal. Mahomes. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
On 4th down, Harrison Butker on for the Kansas City field goal. This from 34 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Scott now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's a give left side. This is Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. 3rd and long. Now Williams. They'll go underneath to Komet on the screen. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
This brought in out past the 20. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Jonathan Owens, able to make the play. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now, Mahomes. In middle, he's got Kelsey. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Motion man is Rice. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. A gain there of 11. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Now the former rushing champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. A run up the middle with Pacheco. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They'll try it now with Pacheco. And he's not going to get there. Coming up a couple of yards short. This is going to be a turnover on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It's pulled in by the Chiefs.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
Here's 1st and 10. Hopkins sent in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And just a short gain there, down to the 38. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. He is in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
And Butker on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Bears 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bears offense ready to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Throwing is Williams. He'll swing this out to Swift. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go play action here with Williams. That is left side and taken in by Allen. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
They go right back to Allen. He's got it again. Second down and 3. They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays to the offensive lineman is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Make him start his rush over again before you slip out. Ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bang, now you're in the open field.
He'll check this down to Swift. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Williams to the air once more. He keeps it himself.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
3rd and 5. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Bears first down.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
Here's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Williams. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. Mark him right on the 15, and the march continues. That is a first down picked up on the ground.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the first down.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. They'll run with Swift, and he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. From a little closer, here's 2nd and goal. Williams. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
It's a loss of 4. Brings up 3rd and goal.
They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Bears. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the 4th quarter.
The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2. Here's a designed run. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
So you give up a touchdown on defense. The question is, how are you going to respond on the 2-point try? Well, respond did they ever. Big difference giving up 8 than there is giving up 6.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. He's to the 40.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Motion man is Rice. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's P-Rock. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the 1st down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Gray is the motion man here. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Gray. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Second and a yard. Gray is the motion man here. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. He's got his big tight end, Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs are able to extend the lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes Caleb Williams and the rest of this Bears offense. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Williams. He'll find an open man. It's Allen. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Williams to throw on second down. There's that man again, another catch. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Over the middle, that's Komet. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Throwing again, Williams. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. On the out, connecting with Allen.
Complete to number 13, Keenan Allen. Out of bounds across midfield at the 48.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. And he's going to have the Bears' first down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. This pass caught, right side, it's Allen. Second down and 8. To throw it again, it's Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. First down awaits at the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. Throwing is Williams. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
Well, that's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch, because right now these downfield passes, the defense is all over them.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. The Chiefs offense ready to see what they can do. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point, and now they'll try to finish up strong. First and 10. On the ground, this is Piron. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
A handoff to Pacheco. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. Now it's Piron. And he's going to get him a first down here across midfield and down to the 45.
Brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 7. First down, Kansas City.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. In a game that was expected to be a cakewalk, pretty much turned out that way. Their class just much the best in this one as they cruise to an easy road victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.